Hello everyone, welcome to a very special review. This is the Sideshow Collectibles 6 scale Man with No Name from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, which of course was Clint Eastwood. This right here is very special. If you guys watch my channel, you know I am a gigantic fan of not only this film, but Clint Eastwood. Like, back in high school, Clint Eastwood was pretty much my hero. And late middle school, early high, is when I got into all his films. I don't know what it was. My dad was a big fan of Clint Eastwood back in the day. My uncle actually was also a huge Clint Eastwood fan. And I don't know what it was. One day I just discovered, this series of films actually first, the Dollars trilogy, which of course was directed by Sergio Leone, A Fistful of Dollars for a Few Dollars More, and then the third film, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, which is actually a prequel, even though the films aren't really meant to be a series technically. They all star the character here, the man with no name, aka Blondie, in this film. Basically, it's a series of three westerns, spaghetti westerns, that all follow the character of the man with no name, and they're not meant to be, like I said, a series, but they're excellent films if you've never seen them before. This film, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, is a masterpiece. All three, I would actually say, are masterpieces, to be honest. But, this one in particular is really a masterpiece. This was my favorite movie for many years. You guys watch my channel, you know Blade Runner ended up becoming my favorite movie a couple years ago. But to be honest, I rewatched The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly not too long ago, and you know what? It's actually my favorite movie again. I'm just going to let you guys know that right now. It's my number one favorite movie yet again. And this right here is very cool because this is the first time ever, I believe, that Clint Eastwood has lended his likeness to any sort of figure. I guess that's the reason why we never got a Funko Pop or, whatever, because I've been waiting on that, a Clint Eastwood Funko, because you guys know I collect, those big time. But, yeah, he worked with this directly, actually. There is a video Sideshow put out with Clint Eastwood behind the scenes with Sideshow as they are making these figures, and he's giving his tips and advice and whatnot, which is insane to me because, I don't know if he's retired at the moment. He made Cry Macho, which, wasn't the greatest movie. But I don't think he has anything else in the works at the moment, so it's crazy that he actually was involved in this hands-on. I'm actually going to start taking this out. I don't know if this is going to be like a full-on unboxing. We'll see. I don't know how many, if there's twist ties and whatnot, I might have to, edit this. But, oh, I love the inside of the box. It's cool. It's the design of the poncho, kind of. Very, very cool. Nice touch. So, but, yeah, this is, man. The moment I saw this, the moment I heard about this, I pre-ordered it without any hesitation. Because I'm telling you guys, this right here is so up my alley, it's ridiculous. Clint Eastwood Legacy Collection. And in this collaboration, they made two other figures. They made one based on Harry Callahan from Dirty Harry, and they made one based on the preacher from, which film was it? Pale Rider, I think. Which, again, interesting choice. Pale Rider isn't one I'd go for. I would have did, The Outlaw Josie Wheels, or Unforgiven, But yeah, back to, my high school days. I don't know what it was. I just fell in love with this man's filmography. $1 Million Baby, Unforgiven, of course, are the big Oscar winners for him. Excellent films. Gran Torino was his last movie for a while. And then he did a few more afterwards, obviously. Which, it was I don't know. It was crazy to me the longevity this man had in his career. Directing tons of films, acting in tons of films. He was even the mayor of a city in California. I forget the name. Which, I don't know. It's crazy. This man has done so much in his career. It's unbelievable. And again, this being my favorite film of all time, this this is very special. Like, having this figure, I'm not big on Hot Toys. This technically isn't a Hot Toy. I think it's just straight up Sideshow. Just because Hot Toys are so expensive, and they take up a lot of space because you want to really display those things. I only have one. I have the Harley Quinn from Birds of Prey, as you guys know already, because I love that movie. But I don't love it as much, nowhere near as much as this one, obviously. So, we got more stuff at the bottom here. Okay. So, just taking everything out. Nothing is actually twist tied here, so I guess this will be a full-on unboxing. So, because I am just going to talk endlessly about this product right here. So, my hopes, I don't know if it's going to happen. I really hope Sideshow makes one for Eli Wallach's Tuco, and one for Lee Van Cleef's Angel Eyes. I would love to have a full set of the 3 characters. I don't think it's going to happen. I think this is just meant to be Clint Eastwood only. Which, I'm fine with that. If we just get this, it's okay. But like I said, hopefully they end up doing all 3 characters. So, this was like $200-something, I don't care. This could have cost $1 million. I'm just kidding. I don't care how much this would have cost. I would have bought it. So, of course, we get the iconic poncho, which, Clint Eastwood actually still has this. They only had one. They used it in all 3 films. So, very, very cool here. Man, this, oh my God, this is crazy to me, like having this right here. So, let's get this out the way. Now, let's take all this stuff off of Blondie here. This is very easy to open. I'm surprised at how, wow, oh my God, look at this. He's got some plastic around his neck. Let me just put all this off to the side. So it looks like this is just wrapped around his head here or something. I don't know if his head detaches. I'm not sure, but I guess this is just meant to keep his head safe. I'm not really sure why this is here. Hopefully it comes off pretty easily. Man, guys, the lightness on this thing is crazy. Look at this. So, try to get it to focus here. Look at that face. That is incredible. He's got the cigar in his mouth. I love how it's just built in. It's not even like a separate piece. It's just built in. I was tempted to also buy the Dirty Harry because I actually really love the first Dirty Harry movie. They made 5 of them, but the first one's the best. Man, this is so cool. And Clint Eastwood's obviously a tall guy, so this is a tall figure. I'm going to bust out the ruler in a second to show you how tall he is. But you even got the details right on the hat there. And, there's theories that these are actually gunshots from the second film, because they have a sort of shootout involving Clint Eastwood's hat. Him and Mortimer, played by Lee Van Cleef. But yeah, guys, if you've never seen these movies, check them out. They are excellent, very stylized, hyper-violent movies. Spaghetti westerns, as they're called. Masterpiece. This is incredible. Oh my God, I'm geeking out so hard right now. So let me show you his accessories again real quick. So he comes with this rifle here, which of course he used in the film quite a bit. Very nice. I won't say too much if you haven't seen it. This is involved in the ending of the film also. So you can actually pull this lever back, which is pretty cool. And then it's got the sight on it right there. Very, very nice. Very, very cool. And then, of course, you got his pistol here, his revolver, and this part actually spins. Now, you can't break it apart like Tuco likes to do, but very, very nice. Nice little details on there. And he has tons of hands, too, which is crazy. He's got 7 extra hands. So you basically have a total of 9 hands for this guy, which is insane. And then this is actually The Rock from the ending of the film, which I won't say too much if you haven't seen it, but this is meant to have a name written underneath it. And you may be asking, why is there no name written underneath it? And that I can't say. But and then here's the poncho yet again, and it's very cool. It's just same design, on the front and back here. But Man, this is so amazing. I can't get over how cool this is. He comes with a stand, obviously. And it is a blank stand, which, you know, again, I don't mind. The bottom actually does say Clint Eastwood Collection. So, I don't know if Sideshow plans on doing more characters. Again, to me, it's a no-brainer. They should do Outlaw Josie Wales. They should do William Money from Unforgiven. And I don't know. They have other characters, you know, Million Dollar Baby, you know, Gran Torino. Yeah, there's all kinds of different ones they could do. So I'm putting this in here. So that's the stand. These can extend, I believe. Yeah, so I pull it out all the way. But yeah, if you need to raise it, you can raise it. So again, let's quickly go over. Here are all his extra hands, as you can see. He's got so many. I'll go through one by one. So this is a left hand, open palm. Another left hand, which is meant to hold. It looks like you can hold a gun in this one. This one's a left hand that's a fist. And then I believe these are all right hands. Yeah, these are all right hands. So we have another right hand, which is meant to hold the gun also, I think. This one is meant to hold a gun, but the hand is, or should I say the finger is on the trigger. And then we have another open palm sort of hand here, left hand. And then we have the left fist. So the hands that are currently on him are sort of also open palm, right there. I don't know how I'm going to display him just yet. I feel like I'm probably going to have the pistol in the holster there. He's obviously going to have his iconic poncho on. I'm probably just going to recreate that iconic photo of him, which, you know, I'll put on the screen. I'll probably just... Oh my god, this is so cool, guys. I can't get over this. This is literally my favorite thing that I own. Like, it just is. This is one of the greatest film characters of all time. The man with no name. The man, the myth, the legend. God, I'm so happy with this. This is so cool. Sideshow, thank you guys so much for doing this. So let's get the poncho on him. Right here. Hopefully it's not too hard to put on. And I also thought the hat would come off. It's just molded onto his head. So hopefully this isn't too difficult. Just doing all this in one take. Again, personally, what is your favorite, for you guys in the comments? What is your favorite Clint Eastwood film? Who else should they make, you know, figures for? Not just Clint Eastwood, you know. Other icons, I guess. I'd love to see Jack Nicholson get, like, the Sideshow treatment. Like, I'd love a shining Jack Nicholson figure. Oh, man, this is so cool. So here he is with a poncho on. Look at that. Unreal. And then, of course, if you throw it back. Again, I don't know off the top of my head how to purposely... how to make it perfect. You know, the perfect representation of that image. I'd have to pull up the image and look at it. But he sort of throws it over his shoulder, you know, and he has part of it hanging down, sort of. Again, I'm probably butchering this right now. But very, very cool. And then, you know, you got even the details on the belts and pants. You got bullets right there. Man, this is so cool. Oh, my God. So, again, bullets right there, and then some of the bullets are missing, which is really nice. I wonder how accurate this is right here. Like, even if you, like, pull up the movie and you pause it, like, there's probably... you probably see it, like, just like this in the film at one point. So as far as articulation goes, you know, he could, you know, bend at the knee, and foot can rotate all the way, legs can spread out, whatever. You can do all kinds of poses. I'm not going to move him around too much. Of course, you can detach the hands, put different hands in. So... I guess I'll display him real quick for the video. Let me take this hand out. Let's put in... Which hand can hold the pistol? I'm assuming this one can hold the pistol. So let's have him hold the pistol for the video. Looks like it might be a tight fit, actually. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me just get this in. Alright, so here he is with the pistol in his hand. And it fits pretty much perfectly, as you can see the finger there in the trigger hole. Guys, this is, you know, if I was to rate this figure, it's a 1 million out of 10. I just can't get over the likeness here. It's literally perfect. Very, very cool. If you guys picked up this figure, or the Dirty Harry one, or the Pale Rider one, which one is your favorite? I'm going to assume everyone's going to say this one. Again, I got to pull up the picture of how he has the poncho over his shoulder. I can't really recreate it right now off the top of my head, but man, I love this thing. This is beyond amazing, beyond describing. Right there, that is the Man with No Name. Let me just put him on the stand real quick so you guys get an idea. You know, he doesn't really need it. He actually stands up pretty well on his own. But if you need, you know, if you plan on having him on there, you do have to raise this quite a bit, actually. Let me get it raised up. And Clint Eastwood is a tall guy, like I said. I'm not sure how tall he is, really. I assume he's probably like 6 foot, you know, maybe over 6 foot, actually. But raise it up a little more, actually. Lower it. Go down. All right. Let me actually bust out a ruler so I can show you how tall he is. All right, so Mr. Blondie here stands at about 13 inches. So if you do the math, he's 1/6 scale. That's literally, yeah, he's over 6 feet tall. So he'd be 6'6". I'm sure the hat is giving him more height. So Clint Eastwood's probably around, you know, 6'2", 6'1", maybe. I don't know. But guys, I love this thing. This is, again, I already said it. This is my favorite thing that I own. So, yeah, I'm so happy right now. Who would you like? Again, I already asked the question. Who would you like to see get made a figure of that never really got any figures? I think Jack Nicholson be a good one. He's an icon also. But yeah, this is a very special Sideshow. Thank you guys so much for doing this. Please, if you're somehow watching this, I need a Tuco and an Angel Eyes. I don't know how you got to do it. You know, if you have to get the likeness permission from, you know, the families of the actors, just do what you got to do, please. I'm begging. I'm so happy with this. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching, and have a good one. Bye bye.